Okay, kids, the lesson you're going to learn today is something that would probably be relatively easy for you to learn, even if you were absent on Monday. We're going to talk about drawing conclusions. Now, we've been working on this for quite some time already, but now we're going to actually take some proofs and break them down a little bit. So, what I'm going to ask you to do is to hit the pause button up here on the upper left and to copy down what you see on the board here on your computer screen. And then when you come back, hit start again, and we'll go on with the rest of the lesson. So take a couple minutes and write these things down in your notebook, and then we'll start the lesson. Okay. When we talk about drawing conclusions, and we're talking about good, solid, reasonable thinking, one of the things we try to do is to take one of the pieces of the given and then to make a statement, to draw a conclusion based on what we are given. And so we use the example that the cheerleaders do when they say that callback cheer during a pep rally or during a game. We say Fairview, you say Tigers. Every time they say something to the crowd, it triggers, it stimulates a response back from the student body. The same thing has to happen in these proofs. When we say that we are given perpendicular lines, what does that mean to you? If you're given perpendicular lines, you should be able to state, that's right, you have right angles. That's what perpendicular lines give us. If you are given right angles, then you can state possibly that the angles that are forming them are complementary because of our definition. If two angles form a right angle or have a sum of 90, they are complementary. If you are given a midpoint, what do midpoints give you? Midpoints give you the opportunity to state that you have two congruent segments. And another example, if you are stating or given that an angle is being bisected, then that is giving you the opportunity to state that you have a pair of congruent angles. All of these examples of givens are things that trigger something in your head that allows you to state something else. And that's how you really get going in the beginning stages of developing your deductive reasoning skills. So I'm going to erase these now and scroll up. We're going to look at one of the problems that we're going to do for the assignment on Monday when you come back. The assignment is on page 73. I'm sorry, it's on page 74 and 75. And what we're going to do, let me scroll this up for you, is we're going to, very simple assignment. We're going to take, here's number 6. We're going to take the problems 1 through 11 on page 74 and 75. And we are going to be given a piece of information, and we are going to write what the conclusion would have to be. So, for number 6, I'll give you a second to copy this down. You are given that A and R trisect segment CD. Well, what do we know about trisection points? If two points trisect a segment, then they do what? They divide that segment into 3 congruent segments. And so we should be able to state that segment CA is congruent to segment AR which is congruent to segment RD. And that's all we're going to do on 1 to 11, the even numbers. We're going to write the given, draw the picture, and write a conclusion. When we get to the odd numbers, we're going to actually prove them. We're actually going to go ahead and write step 1 with our first statement, and our reason is given, and then we'll finish the proof. So on Monday when you come in, be prepared to look at 1 through 11 on pages 74 and 75. In fact, if you want to, you can, if you have extra time over the weekend, you're welcome to do this. You can copy down the even numbers, and we're just going to do those just like number 6 is done. And then we're going to go to the odd numbers, and we're going to prove them together in groups. So that's what's happening Monday. Have a great weekend. Stay warm. And we'll see you Monday at 4th period.